Sorry, guys. We don't open till 6.
Oh, I'm here to give my friend a private tutorial. Jasper Jax, I called ahead.
Of course, Mr. Jax. What can I start you with?
Let's start with 10,000. Pick a number.
Given that the Jackal's gaming experience has been mostly of a virtual nature, perhaps we should go over the fundamentals prior to placing any actual bets of monetary value?
First rule in gambling, if you can't afford to lose, you shouldn't play. And that's exactly how you have to act, even if it's not true. Now pick a number.
The Jackal has more to learn than he thought.
So in roulette, the outside, which is this area, or the inside. And you can bet on a single number. You can split a number, which represents both of these. You can put it in the middle right there. It represents all 4 numbers, or you can put it on the side, which represents an entire row.
Okay, forgive the Jackal's ignorance, but wouldn't it just be, I don't know, easier to bet on red or black?
Well, if you want to play it safe, but if you want to win big, you have to play big.
What would the gaming guru suggest?
I suggest picking a number in the middle. The payout is bigger.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
No more bets.
Okay, come on, 5.
7. Congratulations, Mr. Jax.
Thank you. Second lesson in gambling, always trust your instincts.
But what if the Jackal's instincts are wrong?
Well, then you lose. The key is you have to pretend like you don't care.
Of course I care. Who wouldn't want money and prestige? I mean, not that the Jackal isn't financially sound. I mean, it's not what pays most.
Forget about the money for a start. Assume once you put the chips down that they're already gone. What you're paying for is the fun of having something at stake.
I'm sorry, the Jackal doesn't follow. How is losing money fun?
Well done, Mr. Spinelli. Now that you've mastered roulette, let's try your hand at blackjack, shall we? Would you please set up a table for us? We'll be at the bar. I guess scotch, please. And the gentleman will have...
Orange soda?
soda. Make it a vodka on the rocks.
Just a word of caution. The Jackal's tolerance for alcohol and other intoxicants is meager at best.
Then nurse it. The goal isn't to get drunk. It's to appear relaxed. You should always order a drink when gambling, and then when you get to the table, you ignore it. Just think of it as a prop, as an image that you're trying to project. Now, show me how you hold the glass.
Jackal wasn't aware there were options.
Just pick it up and take a drink. Like this. From underneath, the straw is for stirring, not sipping.
Even if the Jackal does manage to master the art of cool nonchalance, how will this help me win the blonde heart?
See, there's a big difference between flirtation and romance. Flirtation is supposed to be fun. No one gets too serious. Sometimes it leads to sex. Sometimes it doesn't. Romance, on the other hand, is completely different. Romance can lead to love. The problem being, sometimes one person gets a little more attached than the other.
Yeah, such is the Jackal's dilemma. I mean, despite my many efforts to man up, as it were, the Jackal has fallen hard and is descending consistently into the abyss of love at an alarming rate. Sadly, Maximista has failed to notice, let alone reciprocate his feelings. Oh.
Mrs. Spinelli, if you wear your heart on your sleeve, it is going to get crushed. You have to treat love like a game. You pretend that it doesn't matter whether you lose this girl or not. And you keep it fun. You make her believe that she's the one who got serious first. He needs a suit. I'm thinking 3-button, flat front trouser, black.
The Jackal sought your counsel on matters of the heart, not of a sartorial nature.
Women are always more interested in a well-dressed man. And they only get one shot at a first impression.
And this look is not impressive by any means. It says unkept, unprofessional, and downright slovenly.
Well, I mean, the Jackal's always gravitated towards comfort over style.
Right, which is probably why you're still single.
Point taken. 3-button it is.
Okay.
You go up to the office right now.
Why? What happened?
Giselle is here and she and Kate are locked in a battle to the death. I'm being serious. If you don't get upstairs right now, Giselle's gonna get up there to bury Crimson before it even launches.
Kate, now it's obviously all making sense. You had no choice about hiring Lulu, despite her fashion handicap. She clearly has extremely powerful friends.
Anthony didn't threaten Kate to give me a job.
It must be terrible to have your new magazine embroiled in mob politics. I certainly hope that there's no implication that Crimson is financed by dirty money.
Giselle, please. Jasper Jax is my sole investor, and I think that his reputation speaks for itself.
And I absolutely adore Jax. Is he around?
Giselle! You're looking as lovely as ever.
Despite a run-in with the head of a mob syndicate, well, I found Mr. Zakara charming. He's not the company I usually keep.
Well, in that case, we will have to find something more appropriate for you to do during your visit. If I remember correctly, you're always up for a game of chance, are you?
What do you have in mind?
Roulette, actually.
Monte Carlo or Dubai?
The Haunted Star. It's a casino on the waterfront here, and Kate and I were just about to go over there after work. Would you care to join us?
That's a wonderful idea, Jax. Unless, Giselle, I'm sure you have to get back to
I wouldn't miss it. One doesn't often get the chance to gamble in the wilds of upstate.
Well, shall we?
I'll just get my purse.
Enjoy. What the hell was Anthony Zakara doing?
I don't have time to explain. I have to find Johnny.
Really?
Haunted Star is the only gambling license in miles. It's under new ownership. They don't mind us playing for high stakes.
I trust it won't be a waste then. I'd hate to walk in and find a card table with a row of slots.
I'm sure you won't be disappointed.
Well, how could I be with you to keep me company?
Well, thank you.
Oh, dear God. Excuse me? Oh, my, what a fabulous suit. You don't often see a man of that age so well tailored. Do you know him?
No, I don't. I've never seen him before.
Well, perhaps we should get going.
No, what?
Giselle, well, let me introduce you to a friend of mine. This is...
Giselle.
Yes.
What a lovely name. I'm Damien. It's a pleasure to meet you.